Hey there, YouTubers, DRZ here. Today I have an update. Next project on the DRZ. This is like the third I've built project. I built the crash bars. I built the mounting thing for this. Everything else has just been, and the plate flipper. I guess this is the fourth project. Everything else is bolt-on additions. Today we are starting pegs, or axle sliders, I should say. I keep saying pegs, but so here's my design. If you want to screenshot it, make your own. You got a machine shop. Done. This is 1/2-inch stainless bar stock I found on a shelf somewhere. Definitely doesn't have a McMaster sticker on the end. So the plan here, the ID of this hole, of this axle, is 1/2 inch up until about 1.25 inches from this end. They have made this wall thicker to give the threads more meat. So 1.2 inches deep, it is 375 or 380 really. It's metric, but I'm gonna turn it 375 so that I can put a 3/8/16 thread on the end, as you can see in my print. So that's just explaining the 1.1 I'm gonna do so that it actually tightens, and then 1 inch of thread sticking out the other side. It's 975 from the end. That's how I measured this. I just jammed it in there to the shoulder, marked it, and then measured it. So that's 975, the 1.1, and then another inch sticking out for the 3/8/16. It's my diameter there, and that is the 1/2-20 thread. So what I'm going to do is chop this off, thread this side with 1/2-20, write a small program just to turn this down. It's probably just going to be one pass, one shot, bang. Turn this down, thread it. I've got all the tools in the A, so it shouldn't take long. I just got to change the collet out and boot it up. But that's that. Then I'm also going to make probably 1.5 inch aluminum pegs. I'm going to have to bore the hole out, which I have a 1-inch bore drill. Half the reason I'm making it is for this, so that I can actually use it. I bought this at an auction of a very popular motorcycle, a local guy who'd been a motorcycle shop for years, decades, since like the 40s. He went out of business, he died and went out of business, and this was at the sale. Is a Suzuki rack. I don't know what it's for. It's probably for like a snowmobile or something, but it doesn't fit, as you can see. But I liked it because it was aluminum and it says Suzuki on it, obviously. So I'm gonna just use this. I want the pegs to stick out so I can just go whoosh, get the bike up in the air. And I'm probably gonna have like a semicircle cut into the peg so that it locks on the right distance apart. I'll have to measure those, and then I'll have to calculate where it tightens up. It'll be a whole thing, but that'll be my plan. So I'm gonna get cracking on this, and then I haven't even taken the shitty old ones out of the front, so I will have to do that and write up a print on that. But that's print for the rear if you want to follow along, and I'll get started on this axle shaft here. Alrighty, so I'm back. Here is the shaft. I've turned down that and threaded that with 3/8/16. This is a 1/2-20. Alrighty, and boom, comes through the other side, nice and snug. Look at that. So now I just gotta make a peg to screw onto that, and that's the plan. Oh, I found this. Oh, where'd it go? It's over here. So, stud, check. That's me, I'm the stud. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding with you. Alrighty, I found this material. Some off remnants of a 1.5 inch aluminum. Got my trusty 3J collet. I'm gonna go write a program, probably gonna knurl it. Put that little scoop for the finger dinger to fit in there. And yeah. And then bore it out with my inch bore drill, cram it in there, and then but leave like ½ inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch just for threading, and then I'll just drill a hole in the end and tap it. I'll draw up a design for this as well. Alrighty, I may have skipped a couple of updates, but here is the finished product. This is the rear, so that fits in pretty good. I didn't want to go any wider because then this would be too skinny, and I didn't really want to make this longer because you have to be going hell of a... I probably could have made another inch longer, but it is what it is. So it fits this perfectly. Get the bike up there and do what you need to do. I actually have to lube that chain. It's pretty gross. And these are the fronts. So I got to make another shaft for the fronts, and I got to tap these. But it's just a really generous radius on the inside, a nice knurl, and an okay radius on the outside. I just omitted the part of the program with the groove in there, so they're exactly the same but with no groove. I still got to take that tit off the end there and grain it with some Scotch-Brite, but it does what I wanted it to do. So let's see if I can show you this without dropping my bike. Let's see, can I put you here? I can. All right. So it's just simple as that. And then when I put it back up, boom. So I might throw some Loctite on the threads, but other than that, and I don't have to take both off to take that out. I just have to take this one off, and then you can just pull it out. But yeah, I like it. It's just what I wanted. I probably won't even do a video on the fronts because it's just the same, but you'll see them in the next, whatever future videos probably. I gotta send them out to either be gold or blue anodized. I haven't decided. I was also maybe thinking like 2 of them, gold, blue on opposite sides. I don't know. Thought it might look cool. But if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.